Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. I'm back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And as y'all can see, I'm back at work again. So that makes 4 days in a row. Thank God. We're not really busy, but at least I get to go in and do something instead of sitting at home all week. We're still not wide open, which I don't think we will be no time soon, but we'll see. Hopefully we will, but I'm grateful for whatever I can get. And we're going to address that issue of the economy, about how hard times are. We all know it. I ain't got to keep beating that dead horse. Times are hard. The economy is hard. Money is funny. Change is strange. But the Dow Jones is up. But we're going to address that right with this right here. I'm quite sure in your adult life or sometime in your life you heard that statement. If you don't vote, don't complain. If you don't vote, don't complain. That means what it says. If you didn't vote and then things are going bad, things are out of control, things are not going the way that's beneficial to you, don't complain about it because you didn't vote. You didn't do nothing to try to make it better, to try to fix it. So don't complain about the problem if you ain't trying to be a solution to the problem. That's what that means. Don't vote, don't complain. But I got a new way of looking at that, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I have a new way of looking at that statement, and I came up with my own statement. A little different than that. And it's dealing with what we got going on in the world, in America, our country. Y'all see what it is. Unless you're a multi-millionaire, billionaire, what have you, you feeling the pain. And even the billionaires and the millionaires, they pretty much know what's going on, even though it don't bother them as much as it bothers us. Or not at all, most likely. They ain't feeling the pinch. They ain't worried about groceries and gas and all that type of stuff. But the average, everyday American, even if you're making six figures, you feeling the pinch right now. You know things are not right. You know things are not going good in America, especially with the economy. So we're in agreement on that, right? We all agree. Well, I ain't gonna say we all. Some of us. The economy is good. Stats say. The stats say. I saw Don Lemon giving an interview. It was doing polls on people, and they were telling him how bad the economy is doing. He was on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. You know, Don Lemon, diehard Democrat. And he was walking the boardwalk, interviewing everyday citizens, asking them who they like, Trump or Kamala. And they were saying Trump. Everybody said Trump, black, white, old, young. And they all were saying about how we were doing better for financially. The economy was better. So Don Lemon gave out these stats. Now, you know that's not true, right? You know, stats say this is the best economy we've had in years. Stats say that the economy is doing well right now. And everybody was like, I don't know where you get your stats from, but we out here hurting. I don't know where you get your information from, Don Lemon, but that ain't what's really going on. And you can't just pee on our leg and tell us it's raining. I don't care what the stats say and where you got them from. I'm living in reality, and it's hard out here. And the majority of Americans know that. You can't just blow smoke up our asses no more like you used to. So, that's why I say some of us under the illusion that things are great. But the majority of people know things are hard right now. And I want to say this to some people, piggybacking off what I said earlier, when I said don't vote, don't complain. We're going to change that. No matter how hard times are right now, no matter how bad the economy is, the housing market, groceries, utilities, just the cost of living in general, housing prices, no matter how bad everything is going right now, if you're a diehard Democrat, if you're going to vote Democrat, you can't complain. You better not complain. You better not say a word. Now, I was going to say, anybody that voted Democrat, don't complain. But I got to change. I can't say it like that because I voted Democrat. I voted for Joe Biden. But I'm still complaining because I'm not a Democrat anymore. So I had to change what I was going to originally say from if you are a Democrat to if you still voting Democrat, don't complain. Because I'm not voting Democrat again. So I can complain even though I voted for the current administration. I'm still complaining, but I'm also going to make a difference. I'm also going to do something to fix it. I'm also going to do something to change it, which is I'm not voting for the same people again. So therefore I can complain because I woke up and realized we need to do something different. But if you're a Democrat, still, even seeing how things are going, and you still talking about I'm with her, if you still talking that shit, I don't want to hear you complaining about you ain't got no money. I don't want to hear you complaining about you ain't working. I don't want to hear you saying about how the economy is going, housing prices. None of what's going on in America right now. I don't want to hear you say a word about it. If you still running around here talking about you with her, you voting Democrat still. You don't have a right to complain because you are the problem. You're the reason it's like this and gonna get worse. If she get in. So, to some, don't vote, don't complain. And to others, if you still voting Democrat, don't you complain either. If you still, after all that's going on right now, after seeing what we got going on in this country right now, how bad things are for the majority of Americans, after you've seen all this, and you can't place the blame on Trump no more. Remember, it was Trump. You can't blame Trump no more. Trump been out of office 4 years. And when he was in office, it was good. The economy was good. He said some crazy shit, but the things that affected the majority of Americans, which is the economy and the ability to provide for your family, have money in the bank, stuff like that, that was good. That ain't good no more. And you can't blame Trump. You gotta put the blame where it belongs. The current administration, their policies, their ideas. Where we at right now, what's going on in America ain't got shit to do with Trump. So miss me with the Trump bashing. Y'all talking about Trump at the DNC. Y'all talking about Trump on your campaign trails. Like Trump is in office right now. Like Trump is the one got everything screwed up right now. Y'all talking about Trump like he doing all this. That man ain't in office. He trying to get back in office to try to fix what y'all screwed up. So therefore, again, if you still call yourself a Democrat, if you still run around here talking about you with her, if you still run around here talking about some scary, if you still run around here talking about we finna make history, if you still run around here talking about chucks and pearls, don't you fix your goat mouth ass to say nothing about the economy. Don't you say nothing about what's going on. You better not complain. Because obviously this is what you want. What you complaining about? You like this. This is what you want. Because you finna vote for more of it. So obviously this is what you want. Why are you complaining about getting what you want? Who does that? Who complains when they're getting what they ask for? Right? I want to be a multi-millionaire. If I become a multi-millionaire right now, I'm not going to complain. I'm not complaining about being a multi-millionaire. You might complain about people getting on your nerve, people begging, people plotting all your stuff like that. But as far as being a millionaire, I ain't complaining about that because that's what I wanted to be. So, y'all wanted the Democrat policy. Y'all wanted the Democrat America. You got it. What you complaining about? Leave the complaining to the people that don't want them in office no more. I don't want them in office no more. I want Kamala Harris, Biden, all of them gone. Even though I voted for them, I ain't with them no more. I'm not with her. So therefore, I bought back my right to complain. Because I'm going to do something to change it. If you ain't going to do nothing to change what's going on, or at least try, don't complain. I don't care if you did vote. This time, even if you voted, don't complain. If you vote, I'm with her. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Everything that's going on in America right now, with all the problems we're facing, is under your people. But you still complaining. I don't get that. Die-hard Democrats, the ones I'm with her, they complaining right along with the rest of us. They complaining too. That's what I don't understand. They supposed to be saying, yeah, everything good, everything great. I love America, we doing great. I'm doing better than I ever done. I went to the grocery store yesterday, spent $50, got a basket full of groceries. That's what they supposed to be saying, right? Now, the same people that talking about I'm with her, they complaining too. They complaining about everything that's going on too. The only difference is they fail to put the blame where it belongs. They complaining about the problem, but they're not addressing the cause of the problem. As a matter of fact, they're going a step further. They want to put the problem back in office. They want to continue the problem. Let the problem get worse. But they still complaining. I hear known Democrats, family member, what have you, complaining about the price of groceries. I hear known Democrats complaining about the inflation, the cost of housing, cost of living, rent. Some of them even fixed them out to blame the Republicans, to still blame Trump. After all these years Trump been gone, they still blaming Trump, some of them. They refuse to put the blame where it belongs, to hold themselves accountable like a woman. I'm still hearing Democrats complaining like independents and Republicans. I don't get it. And you're going to turn around and do the same thing, expecting different results. You know what they call that, right? You guessed it. Insanity. You Democrats, you diehard, I'm with her, y'all are insane. I figured it out. You're insane. You see the problem we got. You thinking voting for the same people gonna fix the problem that caused the problem. The same people that caused the problem, y'all think they gonna fix the problem. Y'all doing the same thing, expecting different results. You're insane. That's why I try to keep my distance from you liberal Democrats, now that I'm not one. It's like, when I was a Democrat, I couldn't see it, because I was blinded too. It's like you're in a group of drunk people, right? You at the club, you at a party, everybody drunk, including you. Everything seems normal then. You don't feel nothing, it don't seem weird. They acting a fool because they drunk, but you drunk too. So them acting a fool don't bother you because you just as drunk as they are. But if you at a party full of drunk folks and you sober, now they look like, I gotta get out of here. I can't take this. They acting damn fool, all these drunk ass folk. And you in that sober, you gonna feel out of place. When I was a Democrat, I didn't feel out of place because I was just as blind as them, as the other Democrats. Now my eyes have been opened. I'm an independent. I can't be around Democrats. They ain't making a, like, what is you talking about? The same way, if you sober, being in a room full of drunk folks, you're going to feel so out of place. But if you are drunk too, you'll fit right in. It wouldn't bother you. That's what an independent feel like, being around a Democrat or a Republican. You feel like you're in a room full of drunk people and you sober. You're the only sober one in the party. And then, my friend, hey, come here, man, I love you. You know I love you, right? You know how them drunk folk do. And you sober, you look like, all right, man, all right. That's how I feel right now. Being around a bunch of Democrats and Republicans, whatever party you in. But right now, the Democrats, because they the ones got screwed up right now, so I'm on y'all ass. So, if you're a diehard, I'm with her, don't you dare complain around me, I'm going to cuss you out. Get it, got it, good, bye.